Hey everyone! Just setting up my stream at the moment. 2 seconds. Right. Let me set this camera up. There we go. That's better. Right. Does that work? No. That's better. Right. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm playing Planet Coaster. I hope everyone can hear me. We are doing hard difficulty today. So, without further ado, I'm just going to show you some tips on how to get money fast. So we have this roller coaster that's already pre-built on Planet Coaster. So we have King Coaster, which is I think this is one of the final ones, or I think this is the final career mode that I'm doing. But I still have quite a few parks left to do, so I've got like 9 parks left to do. But this is King Coaster, and this is my park so far that I have started to build. So you have the entrance that's already pre-built on the game, because we're doing career mode and we're doing hard mode. As you can see, I have plenty of guests and some King Coaster entertainers in already, which they were already made. But yes, this coaster was already built, but it keeps on breaking down, so I have a few mechanics to keep it running. Well, so the first main 2 rides that I recommend putting down in any park are these ones. You find them on track rides. You have the Witch's Haunt and the Jailer's Den. So the Witch's Haunt is a lot cheaper. If you can get out alone in the park, then I recommend doing that and then paying it off. But on this mode, you cannot take out a loan. There's no loans available on this hard mode. So you have to build everything from scratch. So luckily, the roller coaster that's already put down, I've put the price up on it. And as you can see, the queue for this is big. And that is for the Witch's Haunt. I've just realised my camera's going to be in the way. Oh dear. Oh well. It's always the way we're streaming, the camera gets in the way sometimes. But yes, the Witch's Haunt is the first one you want to put down, and then I've saved up and I've put down this one, which is the Jailer's Den. Like I said, you can find this on track rides. It's a bit more expensive, but I put the price up to about £30, something like that. Which, as you can see, loads of people are going to the ride. I have paused it at the moment, but I am going to press play. Then I've put down this little ride here, which is on rides. And it was the cheapest one that I could find. It also gets in a lot of customers, a lot of people wanting to go on the ride. So that's one ride that I always put down first. Another ride I always seem to put down as well first is Swift Eagles, because Swift Eagles also gets you quite a lot. Now, I have already platinumed this game. I platinumed this game on the PS4. But this is the PS5 version, so I thought I'd platinum it again. So we are currently working on the career mode and we are working on the platinum. The next ride that I will put down, seeing as I have got the money to do so, is going to be the swings, because the swings also gets quite a lot of money on the game. But yeah, the 2 main ones are Jailer's Den and the Witch's Haunt that I put down, because they always seem to get quite a lot of money. I'll go through the challenges I have to do in a moment. I am waiting for my money to go up at the moment, just so I can afford the roller coasters to do the challenges in this park. Now I am gonna admit I am really, really bad at making roller coasters on this game. I'm not very good at making roller coasters. I'm not very good at building them. So I tend to go, and if that's the case for you, if you play this game and you find you can't build roller coasters, then the good thing is there's the Frontier Workshop where you can place down roller coasters that other people have built, and you can subscribe to other people on here that build roller coasters. So I'll show you the workshop in just a minute. I'm just going to place down this ride. I think I'm going to put it over here, seeing as there's quite a few people here now. So you put down the entrance, put down the exit. I always try and build big sort of queues, you know, not too big though, because people complain if they're in a queue for too long. And it's good to have food shops placed down as well, because then people can let me go on the ticket price. Right, I am going to put the ticket price up. If you can see where my camera is, I'm going to put it up to £12. £12, there we go. Now, as you can see, the red where the trees are, on the ride I've selected, it says 5%, so that is scenery. So what you need to do is go on scenery and place down some scenery. Oh, the Witch's Haunt's too expensive. Well, tough. People are paying to go on it anyway, so I don't care. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? How is everyone doing today anyway? Assuming as it is Wednesday, we're midweek. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope work's going well for you. But yes, Planet Coaster, a lot of people can enjoy the game and a lot of people don't enjoy this game. So I'm going to put some scenery down in this queue. I'm going to just put it there. And we're at 98% on the scenery now. So that means this ride is worth the amount I've put it up to. And quite a few people should start going on it, I hope. Yep, here we go. There's some people going on it now. Some people don't want to pay the price, which is fair enough, because a lot of people don't bring that much money to the theme park and it's on hard mode. But the ride will start making its money anyway, which is good. So that's that ride. I always have it speeded up as well so I can start making money. As you can see, I've got nearly 13,000 already. So this is what I did to start off my park, as I say. I have toilets placed down. Now, usually, oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't streamed for a while, but I thought I'd stream today for a change and do Planet Coaster. I do want to get back into streaming again, but I'm not quite sure what games to do. I was thinking of doing GTA San Andreas and GTA Vice City. I was thinking of doing Life is Strange and The Walking Dead. I've been thinking of doing quite a few different things to stream. That's what I like to see. Monthly profits are going up. It's always good to make quite a lot of money on this, I tell you. But yes, we have toilets placed down. My drink shop and my chief beef, which I do like chief beef. I would definitely eat a chief beef in person if there was a chief beef in a theme park somewhere. This ride seems to have gotten a long queue fast, but luckily as soon as they come out, they're right by the shops. Oh, did you enjoy the GTA streams? I ain't gonna lie, the last GTA that I have been on has been Vice City. GTA Vice City, the definitive edition. I have the bank mission left to do. The Copland. I'm stuck on Copland at the moment. Because Lance keeps dying on it, which is very frustrating. But I am planning to stream those again, and everyone can have a laugh at me for when I fail the missions and stuff. So that'd be great. But I just thought I'd stream Planet Coaster because I'm working on this at the moment, and I'm working to platinum it, as I say, I think I've got 3 trophies left to get now, which is get all the career stars, which are the ones on the left. And so get all the career stars, get to rank 10, which is, I think, getting all the career stars anyway. And then there's the platinum. So there's 3 trophies left to get on this, or 2 trophies left, and then I get the platinum for PS5. I've already platinumed this on PS4, and I didn't think I'd have the patience to do it again, but here we are. So, Hogwarts Legacy, I love that. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy, is that the Harry Potter game that's came out? I've never played a Harry Potter game, so that could be interesting to do, to be honest. Just whatever anybody wants me to game on or stream, I'll definitely give it a try, even if I suck at the game. But yes, oh, another thief in the park. Look at him. That's it. Leave the park. I don't know why you have to come and thief off people. I have security placed down, so if I go on my staff, which is on the overview, I have 12 staff at the moment. So these are vendors, so you can place vendors down. I always put a couple of vendors down, and as soon as they're resting in the staff building or go into the staff building, I train them up where I can. So these ones are just wandering around, so I think I'm going to train them as well. My security is apprehending a pickpocket, so there's a pickpocket in my park, which isn't very nice. But anyone that's heading to the staff building, I will train them up. I just have 1 staff building at the moment. The others are serving customers. And I always try and put the wages up as best as I can. I think I'll put theirs up to 100 because they're my only security in the park. But so far we're making money. I think I've got 20,000 now, which is great. If I could run a park in real life, that would be cool. So the challenges that we have to do are build 2 coasters with at least 5 excitement and at least 500 meters long. And then the medium challenge is at least 6 excitement, 4 fear, and at least 750 meters long. Yes, I did. I used to sing on Vice City quite a lot. I actually enjoy doing that, to be honest. I love all the 80s music in Vice City, GTA Vice City. And a lot of people have been telling me that GTA 6, when it comes out, hey, how are you doing today? I know you're not feeling very well, but I hope you're feeling a bit better now. I wasn't feeling well the last few days because I had a headache and I thought I had COVID, but I've never had COVID before. But yeah, I've heard that GTA 6 is going to have Vice City in the map, and I'm so excited because if it does, I will spend most of my time around Vice City on the game. I've also heard there will be a female character that you can play as, so that's going to be cool as well. I don't know when GTA 6 is coming out though, but I can't wait for it, to be honest. It's going to be good. But anyways, we're looking at the challenges. So how many coasters do I have to have all along? Altogether, sorry. 3. So no more than 6 nausea, a length of at least 1,000 meters, and an average speed of at least 30 miles per hour. Then the other one has to have at least 8 inversions, and the biggest drop of at least. So what I'm gonna do, because I am terrible at building roller coasters on this game, is I've already downloaded a couple of them. That one's quite expensive, to be fair. 2033. I know. Well, the thing with Rockstar is they seem to milk it a lot when it comes to like letting games producing games and then releasing them, because obviously GTA 5's been out for many years now, as we all know. Since PS3 days. We are now on the PS5, and they're still releasing GTA 5, and it's like, come on, where's GTA 6? Where, or at least a new GTA. So they've done the definitive editions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Red Dead Redemption 2's not really had much of an update recently, like a big one or anything, since that's been released. And then they've recently come out with Red Dead Redemption, the first one, but for a PS4 version, but the graphics have not changed. Not really, anyway. I went and brought the new Red Dead Redemption. Well, I say new, it's not new, it's the first one, but they've supposedly remastered it, I guess, or just brought it out for PS4 version. But nothing's really changed on that game. So I've just spent £40 on it for nothing. Just to play it again on the PlayStation 5, I guess. But it seems like Rockstar, they do seem to milk it quite a bit. I know, right? Exactly, that's what I think. It's mad to think we've all played GTA 5 on the PS3, PS4, and now PS5. And it's like, when's GTA 6 coming out? Come on now. We've been waiting long enough. So my money seems to be going up. So this is King Coaster number 2. That one's King Coaster, a drop, 8 excitement. I think I'm going to place this one down somewhere. Now we need to find somewhere to place it. Oh, I could put it there, I guess. Can I put it down there? Now where's the entrance and exit? Okay, I'm going to put this one down, I think. Right, now I need to connect the path. King Coaster has a long queue time. Well, that's not my problem if it has a long queue time. Yes, I watch wrestling. I was sad to hear the news about Bray Wyatt, to be honest. That he passed away. And he was, I think he was like 34 or 36. He wasn't that old. I haven't watched wrestling for some time, but oh, there we go. We've got
news report, news flash, breaking news. Oh, this is thrilling. I've just heard from King Coaster that he's very impressed with the start you've made.
What was he like? Is he near here? Can I get
right,
a
let's
photo with
open
him
this
for my
up.
profile?
Perhaps.
In due course.
In due course.
I am not charging £9 for this roller coaster. It is going to be so more expensive than that. We will charge 20 something. In Dudley Tesco. Yeah, I remember the midnight release for GTA 5. I went and brought it as soon as it came out as well. So hopefully people will go on this, because they all seem to be queuing for this ride at the moment. Like I said, when you first build a park on Planet Coaster, it's always best to put down these. I'm not sure. Yeah, I like AEW. I was pretty excited to know that Saraya, can't pronounce her name properly, but I was pretty excited that she's came back into wrestling, and she's with AEW now. Obviously she was known as Paige in WWE, but yeah, she's in AEW now, which I think is cool. Chris Jericho seems to rule the roost a lot on AEW. Not sure if he's still doing that anymore, but I have been watching both, to be honest, when I can. Right, let me just check this. So I have done the easy challenge. Medium challenge is, so we've done a gold one as well. Let's speed this up. So I hope people go on this ride. It is hilarious. Right, I need to put some scenery down again. So we'll put a fountain here. I usually end up blocking up the whatchamacallit, the queues. But you have to put scenery down. Let's see. Put the scenery up. Yep, 100% scenery. So that means a lot of people will now pay the extra money to ride on this ride. Yep, here comes some people. Speed it up a bit. They're all on this ride though, over here, and this ride, seeing as I've put that one down. And this ride. He does about the WWE, it's pretty funny. He disses the WWE. Now that I must watch. I still remember when John Cena had his, what do you call it? When John Cena and The Rock were like against each other and they were dissing each other all the time, and I used to love watching that. I know that a lot of people say wrestling's fake and stuff, but it's entertainment at the end of the day. It is very entertaining and I do enjoy it quite a lot. I haven't bought the new AEW game yet though, and I haven't bought the new wrestling game yet either. 2K23, although I have been thinking of getting it. The last one I brought was 2022, and I made a diva on there. I will have to show you guys my creations. They're not very good, but I do enjoy the wrestling games. I like playing it online with friends. Is this roller coaster broke down again? This is terrible. I was playing Planet Coaster the other day with my daughter, and I was just singing along to myself as I was playing the game. I was in a bit of a hyper mood. Sing mode, I called it, while playing the game. That ride does my head in. Listen to it. Do 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 do. Right, what else can I do on here? I'm waiting for my money to go up at the moment, so I am going to just speed it up. A lot of people seem to be queuing for this ride now. Well, I say a lot, but they're like little ants on this game. The only thing is, I don't know if people remember Roller Coaster Tycoon on the PC, but Frontier made Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2 and 3. I don't know if you remember Juicy, she streamed a lot of WWE during the pandemic. Oh, did she? Oh, you mean Jess? Is it Jessie or? I haven't really watched many people stream lately, to be honest. I've watched a few people, but I haven't had much time lately to sit and watch people stream. So I don't know what's really big. I know a lot of people do like GTA roleplay on GTA 5. They do Fortnite as well and things like that. And Warzone, I think. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so my next challenge, let's get... Because I can't take a loan out, so I need to get my challenges done. Another thing you could do on career mode is you could do, say, like one challenge. So I've already just done this challenge here by getting this ride built. I could delete this ride, get my money back, and then do another challenge. That's another way to do it. But I'm quite happy the bronze one's been done. Red Dead Redemption roleplay is pretty big now. Really? That sounds pretty interesting. Red Dead Redemption roleplay. Is that online on Red Dead Redemption 2? Because I have Red Dead Redemption 2. I have 5 horses on there at the moment because I love the horses. And I always cry when one of my horses go to die. I get too attached to some games, to be honest. I know my sister wants me to start playing Dragon's Dogma as well, because there's a new Dragon's Dogma coming out, number 2, but the release date hasn't been announced yet. I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man because I love Spider-Man. So Spider-Man 2 is going to be an amazing game to play. I hope it's not going to be as disappointing as Miles Morales was, though, because the Miles Morales game for me was more like a DLC than an actual game because I completed it within a few hours. So I was a bit disappointed to play. I paid £50 for that game when it first came out, and I was pretty disappointed with that one. You could join different servers that have pretty big communities on Twitch too. What servers are there? To be honest, I would love to join servers that have like other Twitch streamers where we all support each other and everything. I think that would be one great way to grow a community together on Twitch, and it would be nice to tune into each other's streams and stuff. Another game I am really looking forward to as well is the new Avatar game. I can't wait for that. That's out in December, I believe, and it looks huge. It looks massive. It looks as big as Red Dead 2 or something. So I'm looking forward to that game, and I really hope it's going to be as good as what it seems on the trailers and everything. Right, let's see if I can get another roller coaster built while we are on here. So that one's expensive. That one's the more than 8 excitement, but I've already done that one. I placed this one down. Gold 1. So that one's gold 1. Let me see. That one's gold 2 for 19,000. So if I speed it up just a little bit just to make some extra money. I'm always waiting for my money to go up on this game. Actually, while I think about it, I'm going to research some new roller coasters as well. Oh yeah, the new Assassin's Creed game as well. Right, does this have inventions? You can invert that one. You can invert that one. And you cannot invert this one. So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna just research all of them so far, I think. I am gonna put the price up as well, just so it'll be done quicker. Change the monthly cost. Seeming as my monthly income's been quite good on here. Let me just check on my staff as well. I always check on my staff. They seem happy. 100% happy. So that's good. That one's resting at the staff building. That one's wandering around. That one's wandering around. That one's wandering around. These are heading to the staff building. Yeah, so my staff are happy. That's how I like to run the park, with happy staff, definitely. My finances seem to be going up and down a little bit. Oh, some of my guests are hungry and thirsty. I think I better put some food places down around here. So, I've already got Chief Beef. So I think I'm going to put Hot Dog Squad down now. Should be coming out soon, I think. Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 is coming out. I'm sure it's in October or November. Hot Dog Squad. And we'll have another milkshake one here as well. Now, I always put an extra vendor down to cover the shops, but I am going to put 2 down. I'm going to do I put another janitor down? I'm not sure. Right, I need to put some bins down now so they don't litter all over my park, because that's what they tend to do if I don't put bins down. Let's put that there. Put some bins down along here. And I am going to put some benches down as well in a minute. And some security cameras, because when the people get unhappy in the park, they tend to vandalise everything. And I don't like them vandalising my stuff. New Blue Beetle. Oh, a DC movie. That's cool. There, I have seen that there's also going to be a Suicide Squad game coming out. I think that's next year, so that's another one I can't wait to get to. Right, let's put some benches down. Planet Coaster can be a little bit boring to watch for some people because it's just building stuff, but I thought I'd try do the hard mode on Korea. I'll show you when I finish this career mode. Hopefully we'll get it done, and then I can show you all the other parks that I've got to do. Now I am stuck on the medium parks. Can I put some benches down here or no? Yeah, I'll put a couple of benches down here as well. Right, security cameras. Yeah, I'm still in the UK. Right, let's put some security cameras down here. It's not been too bad. I have been a bit busy with some stuff lately. I haven't been to the gym for a long time. Right. How's things going where you are anyway? Right, and we'll put one. Is that floating? It's no good when it floats. I don't like floating things. Yeah, a lot of people were really upset, and it was upsetting when the Queen passed away, because it's like everyone said, she was like a nan, a grandmother, to the country. A lot of people looked up to the Queen as if she was like a nan, like a grandmother. So yeah, it was upsetting that she's passed away, and I think she did a much better job than what the King is doing now, because we have King Charles now. But yeah, it was a shame, really. You know, celebrating things like the Queen's Jubilee, having bank holidays off, and the Queen's birthday as well, celebrating the Queen's birthday. Yeah, we won't be doing that anymore, which is a shame, really. But as they say, they just move things on in this country, and they just have King Charles take over. But I am glad that she's still on the money. Like, her face is still printed on all our money and stuff. I'm surprised they haven't came out with a thing where King Charles is going to be on the pounds and the downforce has broken down. Look at everyone leaving now. They're like, oh, the ride's broken down, where should we go now? Man, they are hungry and thirsty. They are queuing. I think I'll put... Oh, yes, this downforce has been fixed, yes. Right, let's put some toilets down as well, because I do feel bad for my people who come in my park and they need the toilet. I usually charge for the toilet on this game. I'm pretty stingy with things. But I'm not charging on this one for some reason. I'm not really too many people are trying to use this one. And cheap beef as well. Too many guests are trying to use the hot dog. I had COVID almost 2 weeks ago. I had it pretty mild, though it went away in like a week and a half. Seriously? What was it like having COVID, if you don't mind me asking? Because I haven't had my COVID jabs. I've never had COVID, but I did have a bad headache for 4 days over the weekend, and I honestly thought like it might have been COVID or something, but I've never really had COVID, and a lot of people say it's like having a bad cold and stuff. But but then I've heard you get headaches with it too, that you lose your taste, like, and that is not good. But then a lot of people are, like, some people are getting it as well, and they're still going to work and stuff, so it's not as bad as what it was. But it's mad how it's become such a big thing in the whole world, like when COVID hit and lockdown, the pandemic, just everything. It was like having the flu, just feeling run down with the chills and a headache, but I didn't lose my taste and smell. Well, that's good you didn't lose your taste and your smell. The chills though, that doesn't sound good, and a headache as well. Right, let's see if I can get another coaster put down now. So this one was the 8 excitement one, I'm sure. That one's gold 1. Hard challenge Korea. Gold 2, let's try this one. Yeah. Yep. That was my mom. Right. Where can I put this one down now? Have I got enough for this one? How much is it? 19,600. Ah, that's why it's not showing up, because I haven't got enough for it yet. I need to make some money. But my money seems to be dropping. Come on. Have I done another one yet? No. Right, let's try. Oh, is my research products done? Yes. Haha. And there's more coasters. Okay, cannot invert. Can invert. Can invert. Okay, let's see what ones we've got now. So that's Gold Challenge 2. I did want to put that one down. Right, let's see how we can put this one down somewhere. Right, we'll test this one. Hopefully this one covers. The thing is as well, like, in order for you to get the challenges on this, you actually need to build the paths as well. On here. So this is going to be really long. Why is it gotta be like that? Okay. Okay, that's one. Have you been planning on doing any travelling this year, like going to other countries? I'm saving up at the moment because there's Christmas coming up. I know. Let's talk about Christmas. There's Christmas coming up. In a few months. Well, in how many months' time? So I'm saving for that at the moment. Right, let's see if I can open this ride now. Cannot open. Gotta wait for it to come back. Can I open it now?
Can I
Yes, we've done all the gold
I
challenges.
On my person, amazing news! King Coaster could not be more thrilled with the work you've done. He said these might be the
How about you? Are
best
you planning on
coasters
travelling this year or
to
next?
ever bear his name.
King Coaster, eh?
It's so unfair that you get to meet him and I don't. I looked all over the park for him.
We've got king
Maybe
coasters in the park.
You've already met him, Lucy.
What?
For you see, I am King Coaster. Observe.
What is he doing? What is this guy doing?
Plot twist!
Plot twist.
Now, you know the truth, Lucy. As do you, my friend. This park, this incredible park that you built,
I still need to do
has
the silver
absolutely
challenge.
and incontrovertibly proven your ability. You've shown a level of skill and understanding which I haven't seen in a very long time. Perhaps one day you'll even be worthy enough to wear the King Coaster costume. Although you might want to sprinkle some talcum in there first. It's very sweaty. But
Ugh.
in the meantime, there are thousands of other park designers out there. Maybe it's time to show them what you've learned. Build something spectacular. Something that only you could conceive of. Something unfettered by requirements. Limited purely by your imagination and possibly health and safety. Go on. Show the world what you've got.
I'm putting the
Show
price
them
up on this.
The best darn theme park ever.
So I've done the gold challenge. I just need to do the silver one now. And then this park will be done. So, doesn't exceed 40 miles per hour, at least 5 seconds of airtime. Silver, 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 silver. 100 drop 8 excitement. Gold 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go King Coaster silver. So let's see if we can find one in the Frontier Workshop. Right. So we go on Coaster. Go on search. King Coaster silver. No. Total subscriptions. What does this one say? Useful golem. No. See the Megalodon. Hogwarts Gryffindor one. That's cool. 5 trophies. King Coaster. No. King Coaster 100 gold 100 meter. No, I need. Is this it? 5 seconds airtime, 40 mile per hour challenge, medium. Yes, this is the one that I need. So we'll go back on the game. And 40 miles per hour, yep. So this is the one that we need. Because I am no good at building coasters on this game, so. Once this has been placed, that will be that one done. But we still need to place a path down, which kind of is annoying. I'll just build a path here. Right, and then we need to build... No, it needs to go down. It's kind of like in normal theme parks, so where everything's where all the queues are pretty long. Cannot open. Right, I have to wait for it to come back.
After seeing the way you constructed those rides to such exacting standards, I must admit, I am in awe of you. I'm very glad that you're part of our little company, and I hope you plan on keeping in contact with us after this venture is over. Right,
so that's all of them done. So we have done the easy challenge, the medium challenge, and the hard challenge. So I'm going to save it and go to the menu. Yay! We managed to get one of the parks done, and it was one of the hardest ones as well. So I'm doing career mode at the moment. I have 1 star left to get on this one, but you have to build your own roller coaster, which I'm not very good at. I have the medium challenge to do, 2 parks left to do on medium, 3 parks to do on the Chief Beef one, that should have been the hard one, and I have 2 parks left to do on this one now. So we have this one and this one. Let's start this scenario. Let's see what the challenges are on here. I love the music on this game.
That monolith is quite the imposing sight, isn't it? What's it made of? How long has it been there? Where did it come from? It raises so many questions.
Oh,
Indeed.
I think I remember
The most
doing this
pertinent
one.
being, what kind of fool builds a theme park next to a massive artifact which continually damages their rides? It's madness.
Madness it might be, Eugene, but we've been brought in to find a way to make this situation work. And I think a goodly number of well-organized mechanics might just be the answer to this problem. Space mechanics.
No. So I'm guessing a lot of the rides break down on this one. Have we got rides? We've got this one. This one is broken down. Let's see, what's this one? This one's broken down. Yep, so the rides are all broken down by the looks of it. Let's see, how many rides have we got in this park? So we have 2 rides, and they're both broken down. And we have no staff. So the first thing I need to do is hire a mechanic. I am going to hire 2, so there's 1. And I'll put 1 over here, so there's 2. Now, the first thing I always do when I start a park is look at the challenges. So, reach a monthly profit from rides of 2,000. That is going to be easy to do. Build 4 flat rides. That is going to be easy to do. Reach a monthly profit of 4,000. That's going to be easy. Reach a monthly profit of 6,000. We can do that. Pay off all the loans. Attract 1,200 guests. That's going to be easy. Building a coaster. Not so easy. So the first thing I'm going to do, it's called Monolith. So I am going to, let me just check my loans. So we have a £20,000 loan, so I've reduced that to the least amount to pay back. So let me just check, have I got one? So it needs to be, what was the challenge? At least 5 excitement, 4 fear, and no more than 6 nausea. 5, 4, and 6. So that one's 5, 4, and 1. I don't know how long it is in length though. 6, 4, and 1. And it's got to be so much in length. So I'm guessing this one. Or 5, 3, and 1. 5, 3, and 1. It said 4, didn't it? We had at least 4 fear. So 5, 4, and no more than 6. That one's not good enough then. That one might be. Right, let's put this one down somewhere and see. I am going to put it... I'm going to put it over here, I think. Not as tall as that though. Let's put it there. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to find one in the Frontier workshop and hope that works. So we'll test that in a minute. And we need to put some flat rides down, so I'm guessing a lot of these are gonna end up breaking down. So we'll pop this one here, actually. Let's pop this one here. And we'll pop this one down over here, I think. No. Will this fit here? Will it fit there? Entrance there, exit there. This is such like a peaceful game for me to play. Apart from when I do that. Oh, I might need to put the exit somewhere else. There we go. Right, I am going to put the price up to £8 for that ride. Put the price up to £15 for this ride. Because we're going to put some scenery down. Now it seems like a Western theme, so I'm going to put Western. And I don't have any Western themed stuff, so if I go on research, new scenery, Western scenery, 30 days on the Western scenery, because I want to make it, I like making it like themed and stuff, so we gotta test this ride as well, so let's test this ride out. Oh, I need to put the path down for this ride, don't I? Duh, silly me. Build these 4 flat rides. Okay, let me do the entrance first. That's not my coaster that I needed to put down. Okay, so if I go on monolith, right, we're gonna go on this and see if we can do it this way. They're always hard to start off, the parks are on this, but then they soon get better. So I always search, we're gonna search monolith. Yep. Monolith silver, no research. Monolith mouse, monolith silver. So, monolith madness, monolith coaster. Now, I don't want one that's going to be too big. Although that one does look pretty massive, to be honest. Around and around. They look like the same kind of coaster. I think I'm just going to go with this one. Right, let's see. Monolith, and it's 6,000. So what I'm going to do...
Good to see those mechanics are already paying dividends. The way those rides kept breaking down, I thought this place might not be financially viable at all. Nice work.
Just delete the paths. Oh, not that path. Never mind. I'll put it back in. Right. This path, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so... let's go back on the coaster. Let's see if we can place this coaster down. Unless I can place it over here. Yeah, we'll place it there, okay. So this should be for the silver challenge. Why is it not letting me... oh, there we go. I was going to say, why is it not letting me build? Right, that's that one. The sun is so bright today. It's like getting in my eyes. And that's that one. So go back on this coaster. Wait for it to test. Open. And I'm going to put the ticket price up to 22. There we go, £22 for that ride. So all we need to do now, oh, okay, is just wait for the profits to roll in.
To construct a functioning coaster so close to that strange monolith is very impressive.
Is my research done yet?
It's going to keep your mechanics busy.
7 days.
Well, either them or the people who hand out refunds to guests.
This is supposed to be hard mode. It's really not hard. Although I do have to pay off the loan, don't I? And attract more guests. There does seem to be more guests coming in the park slowly anyway. Right, have I got any foods? Have I got any food shops? Let's check. No shops and facilities. Okay. So first thing I want to do is put down the Western themed stuff. So is my research done yet? 3 days. Right, let's speed it up. 2 days. 1 day. Done. Now I can put the scenery down. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. That scenery's on green. Let's see if we got any good scenery I can put down here. Let's see. Yep. That's too big. I just shoved scenery down willy-nilly on this, to be honest. As long as it gets the scenery rating up, see that's 100% now, so I can put this up to £10. And people should pay that. Anybody want to go on the ride? I bet people are saying it's too expensive now. Exit around. What do you mean it's not accessible? Let me check, where does this go? Okay, then I'll build a path. Path. Can they get to it now? Let's see, can people get to this ride? Yes, they can. They can get to this ride, so we'll start making money. Oh, I'm going into the minus. That's not good. I was making so much money not too long ago. Another ride that I usually put down is Hyper Jump and Facilities, but we can't put those down at the moment either. You know what? I think I've made a mistake. That's broken down, and I'm guessing I've got no staff. Oh, I do, but they're really low. They don't want to work. Is he gonna fix the broken ride? It's no good. Fine, I'll put some staff down, but I don't have a staff building until I get... Oh, my money started going up. Okay, right, quickly while I can afford it. Buy a staff building. We'll put one here. And one thing I always do with the staff building is, if I can, well, let me do it on here. Staff building capacity, I'll put it up to 10. That way 10 people can go in the staff building. That's better. Now my money should start rolling in again. As long as the staff is happy, that's all that matters. I like to make sure my staff's happy. Let's see, what else have I got to do? I've got to pay off that loan. Yep, pay off the loan and get multiple people in the park. So I'm gonna cross off easy, cross off medium. Hey! How are you doing? It's been a long time since I spoke to you. Oh, people are declining in their happiness. It's no good. We'll get the monthly profits back up, no problem. So we've got this roller coaster, we've got this ride, we've got this ride. I don't think people want to go on this ride because I put the price up too much, so I'm going to put it down to £8.50. Oh, I'm glad you've been doing alright. I've been doing okay as well, just been keeping busy to be honest, but it's nice for you to drop by. I haven't spoken to you in a while. I hope things have been going well. Right. Let's see, can I put another ride down somewhere? Got quite a lot of people around here, so I am going to see if I can get hyper jump. Busy is better than getting bored. Yep, that is true. I want to put these 2 rides down, but I don't have enough money for them at the moment. Oh, I have enough for this one. Okay, I'll put this one down. I'm going to put it up to £10. Yeah? A funny meme to send me. Right, scenery. Oh, I gotta wait to afford it. I'll put this western building down as well. Oh, that did nothing. I'm deleting that. Right, let's try something else. That'll do. 80%, yeah. Right, let's see. Round and round is too expensive. People are still paying to go on it. I'm putting the price up. 23, there we go. I don't care if people think it's expensive. They're still paying to go on it, so... If you like Fast and Furious, you'll get it. Okay, let me check this out. I live my life for £1/4 at a time. Oh, wow. Aww. I had a £1/4 with cheese yesterday from McDonald's. Oh, my money's going down again. It's no good. I think I know what I'm going to do. If I can get another loan out, I am going to get another loan out. So I'm going to get this £10,000 loan out. And I am going to start building some rides. So we're going to put hyper jump down. Let's see. Because there seems to be quite a lot of people going around this section. How is it obstructed? It's gonna have the tiniest queue. Hyper jump's gonna be £14. And I'm gonna put some scenery down. I have it on pause at the moment so my money doesn't keep going down. Because all we have to do is pay off the loans. Let's put this one down here. That's better. McDonald's in Australia have gross chicken nuggets unless you have Big Mac sauce with them. Big Mac sauce with chicken nuggets? That sounds nice. Right, let's see. Can I put another ride down? Genie. Rising Raptor. It's super yummy. Gears of Fear. Oh, this is another one that a lot of people like. And I'm going to put this one up to £15 for now. Right, let's hope the money starts rolling in now. And we'll put the price down on this. Right, I need to save up to pay off the 2 loans, so hopefully people will start enjoying the park. Anyway, just thought I'd pop in, say hi, see what you were playing. Rope and... Oh, thank you, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, I'm just finishing off doing this challenge, and then, if I can do this challenge. It seems like a lot of rides keep breaking down, though. The cube, why is that losing money? Let me see, where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it up to £12. So it'll start making money instead of losing money. Oh, thank you, I really appreciate it. Oh, I love that meme. That, not meme. That emote. So cute. All I need to do is just get my money up and pay off the loans, and then that park is done. It could take a while, but money's slowly going up. Let's put this up to £17 actually. Seeming as people are paying that much to go on it. We need to make profits on this one, so I'll just sit and watch my money slowly go up for the month. Around and Around has broken down. This is going to be a park where everything breaks down. I can see it happening, so I'm putting another mechanic in. It's terrible. Right, we're going to have to put some toilets down as well. That'll get some more people in the park. And before anybody goes in, it's going to be 50p for a pee. That way we make profits on the toilets as well. Let me just see, can I put some security cameras down? Yes, I can. Few security cameras down, just so the security gets help. I can pay that other loan off now. Gears of Fears broke down. Yeah, it's going to be one of those parks where everything breaks down, I can see. At least we're still making money slowly. We're on the 10th of July, so we've got to make 6,000, and then we just got to pay off the loans. Many guests are hungry. Okay, I'll start putting some stuff down then. Right, so first thing we need is some benches. Western bench, that will do. Let's see where I can put these benches though. Oh, that's been cut off as well. Right, let's delete these. Not really sure what's through that way, but it leads to nothing. It leads back to these rides by the looks of it. No? Let's shorten these paths down because it seems like a lot of these are all cut off. There we go, people can start walking around that way now to get there. We didn't make enough on the profits. It's no good. Right. I'm gonna put some food shops down and stuff, but first I need to put some benches and that down for everyone. So I'm gonna put some benches here. Benches along here. See, you have to have benches in the park because otherwise people get tired. Right, we've put some benches down for people when they get tired. Let's put some more benches along here. Someone just... Oh, I thought someone had broke my bench. Those toilets are disgusting. Okay. Let me just finish putting these benches down. Right. Let me hire a cleaner so you can go clean the toilets at least. Right, bins, Western bins, right. We'll put a bin here. A bin there. So I'm going to have my shops along here. See, it's always best to have shops and stuff in your parks as well. Have some more benches along here. Which people take them up straight away. All these people must be exhausted from walking around the park all day. Right, let's put some more bins down. I think we're nearly done that challenge for the month. No, losing money again. It's because of everything keep breaking down. We'll put another ride down in a bit and we'll do that challenge. Some bins. A couple more benches. Right. Go back over here. And this is where I'm going to put my facilities. So we have got Western hats. So I'll put that near the entrance, I think. I'll put that here, yeah, about here. That's fantastic. I'm going to set it to Western themed because it's Western themed. So we've got milkshakes, energy, slush and gulpy. So we'll have milkshakes, I think, because the milkshakes get quite popular. Right, let's have it. Here. That's going to get super busy. And so will Chief Beef. Right, we'll put an extra vendor down. Or we'll put an extra 2 vendors down, actually. And some cleaners down. So that should keep people in the park a little longer. Right, let's see if we can put another ride down while we're here. So I think we'll put this one down. Right, let's see. And we're going to put the price up to £16 because people will pay that much to go on the rides. And I am going to put another mechanic down because everything seems to be breaking. Right, let's go on my staff. Let's go on my mechanics. Right, we're going to keep them happy, so I'm going to put their wages up. My profits have gone down terribly. This park is definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. Right. As long as they fix the broken down rides, that's all I'm bothered about. My janitors can also get a pay rise. I always give them a pay rise. Right. And my vendors, let me see, let's put their wages up as well to 100 each. I think the more rides we have, the more money we will make. But then the rides keep breaking down. I don't think I've made the monthly profits this month. I still need 2,000 more. And I've only got a few days left to do it. Can I do it? No. Nearly did it. People think what's cheap? They think this ride's cheap. I'm gonna put it up then to £8. Right, let's go back on my staff. As long as they all get trained up, that's all I'm happy about, because the more trained up they are, the less likely the rides are going to break down. Apart from the vandals in my park. So annoying. Right, nearly made the profits. Hey, it's going okay. I have just 3,000 left to make, and I have a month to make it, so my profits keep going down. Look at this. 1 minute they're going up, next minute they're going down, because so many rides keep breaking down. I think I need more rides in this park. Let's see if I can put this down somewhere. Can I put it on here? That's like my bank account. Keeps going up and down. Oh, come on, how's that? Oh, thank you. As I say, I'm really wanting to platinum this game, so... Okay, thank you, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right. There's another ride, so hopefully people will go to this ride now. I think I need some scenery for this ride. There, people should start going on this ride now too. My money's going up, so that's good. As long as it continues. Oh no, Psycho's broken down again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I have a few days left to make it to 6,000. Not another ride's got to break down in that time. Yes, we've done it. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Yes, we've... No. Come on. Yes, we've done it. We did it. Now all I have to do is pay off the loans. Right, let's go on here. So, loans. 15 months remaining to pay off the loans. Now all I have to do is just leave the park running. Whew. I'm glad I reached that monthly profit. Everything is breaking down, it is terrible. But this park will be done, all we need to do is pay off the loan and then that's it. Which is 22,000 remaining. Most of the time I just leave the park running in the background. Especially when I got like just a loan to pay off or something like that, and then it's easily done. But it's most of the time it's just waiting for the money to go up. I think I am going to end my stream though. So I hope everyone has a good day. And I hope everyone's enjoyed watching me play Planet Coaster. I literally just have to wait to pay the loan off, so I ain't gonna bore everybody and stay on stream while I'm just waiting for this money to go up to 20,000, because we're only on, what, 7,000? Yeah, 7,000 right now. And I have to wait for it to go up to 20,000, so I think I'm gonna end my stream now. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the day and the rest of the week and has a good weekend, and hopefully I'll catch you all soon. Yeah. I just have to wait for the money to go up, to be honest, and then the loan can get paid off. Yeah, that's the thing with some of the parks, but at least we managed to get some rides built in and stuff. But I hope everyone has a good day anyway, and I'll speak to you all soon, and hopefully stream GTA, probably San Andreas or something. So peace guys, see you all soon.